Hi everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Strings Attached, our mother-daughter knitting and all things string podcast. I'm Mallory.
I'm Mom.
Or Frida. So today we're going to draw the winner for our MiniMe make-along MAU that we were running. Make-along, obviously MAU.
Yeah.
But we're going to do that at the end, so stay tuned. But I have some cool, exciting FOs. Mom has an exciting FO.
One.
Yep. We've got some really cool acquisitions this time and some new whips, some old whips you've seen before. And yeah, exciting, fun times.
Yeah.
And a few stories here and there.
Probably usually are.
So, okay.
They usually are.
Let's start off with FOs. You want to go first?
Yeah, since I have one.
All right.
I finished mine. I lost a little picture. Anyway, it's the Baby Bear Knit Hoodie. And I don't remember who it's by.
Well, it's a red heart.
Yeah.
I can put it down there, but it's a red heart pattern.
So I put little white buttons on it. I had them put close together and then left a little space down here. It looks more like a little coat. And then I ended up, I wasn't going to do the little ears because the yarn, after I steam blocked it, was so floppy. But I did, so it's got ears.
Hopefully they're not too far back.
Yeah, I laid it out like the picture showed me.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm sure it's fine. They're cute.
I'm
glad you did the ears.
On the top of the kid's head.
And this was the yarn that we both hated.
Yeah, and really when it's steam blocked, feel it. It's almost too thin. It's all right.
I like that feeling.
It's cute. I like the color. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
The little buttons are cute.
I love how close together they are.
Yeah, I do too. That's kind of a neat way to do it. Yep. Usually they're more strung out and they go all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What size is that?
You know, I think it was supposed to be a 12, but it looks like an 18 months at least.
Or 2.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think blocking it really made it bigger too. Anyway, it's done.
That's really cute. I love it.
Yeah.
Is that your only FO?
It's my only FO.
Okay. So I'm wearing my most exciting one. This is I was saying it wrong last time. This is my spring sorrel. Spring, not summer. So it's a crop.
Oh, you were calling it summer.
It's a crop sweater, short sleeves, and it's got the dip stitches here. It's by Wool and Pine. They've got like 3 or 4 sorrel versions. Yeah, they've got a kid's version and a summer one.
Yeah.
And this one, and then the regular one.
Oh, what's the summer one different than this one?
It is made of cotton, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is made of wool. This is DK. I use sport, but I think it's a DK pattern. And then the cotton one for the summer, I think, was a fingering weight, maybe. Anyway, but this is the spring one. And it's just got a tiny little neckline. It kind of touches my neck, but it's not freaking me out. And it's Malabrigo Arroyo Superwash Merino, and this is the Regatta Blue. And I have not blocked this or anything, and it's so soft. It's not a bit itchy. I love the cap sleeves. They're like the perfect length.
Cute.
But yeah, the pattern said if you liked the negative ease that you got when you got done, to not block it. To maybe just like steam it if you wanted. But I don't even think it needs it. Because this sweater, the pattern, it doesn't really need to be blocked to like pop.
Yeah, it pops anyway. And it's on the purl side.
Reverse stockinette.
Yeah, that makes a difference too, I think.
So I don't think I will wet block it. I mean, the first time I wash it will be the first time it ever gets wet blocked. I made it to go with this dress. But then now that I've got it done, I don't think it's flattering and I don't like it.
Yeah.
This
too
dress,
much ruffles here for
this dress has like horizontal stripes and it just doesn't look right. So I will be shopping for another dress. I still like this dress, but just not for this sweater. And I love this sweater, but just not for this dress.
Yeah.
But that's what I had in mind when I made it. And plus, I thought these little dots were navy.
Are they not?
I think they're black.
They look darker than the sweater.
And when I held up the
yarn... Your yarn has a little bit touches black in it.
I know. And when I held up the yarn to the dress, when I first bought it, I thought, oh, that'll be perfect. But that was in my house. Not in like...
Oh, yeah. Her house is dark.
The sunlight. Yeah. So... Anyway, I don't even think it matches the color what I thought I was going to anyway. So I will be hunting for a new dress with navy in it.
Too dark on top of too light.
There's something I don't like about it.
That accentuates the bottom.
But I wore it for tonight's purposes anyway.
Yeah,
it's pretty anyway. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm very happy with the sweater. And the second one is the Mondrian Pullover by 2 of Wands. And I knit it exactly like the pattern.
Kind of.
Yep. So here you go. I should have brought the mannequin down and had her wear it.
Yeah.
But it's just a big, bulky, oversized crop sweater. I knit this for a 13-year-old. It'll be way big on her, but it's supposed to be like 10 inches of ease or something like that.
Well, a lot of times the shoulders hit here.
Yeah.
And drape down. So.
Yeah, because look how the shoulders hit her. Like halfway down her arm. So I think it'll be big, but I think it'll be fine, and it'll fit her for a couple of years.
Yeah.
It's very thick and warm.
Yeah.
Very thick and warm.
Wintertime.
But the sleeves. So this yarn is Hue plus Me. It's a Lion Brand 2 of 1s, like, what's the word? Mashup type yarn. And the pattern used that yarn, of course. And it was saffron, salt.
Spirit.
This was artichoke.
Artichoke.
Mustard. But the artichoke was like, when I opened the box, I was like, ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty.
like you knitted this in pieces. You knitted the back and the front and then the sleeves, and then you added them all together and mattress stitched them. But I was so excited to use that green yarn, and it was the last thing that you used because the sleeves were the last thing you made. So I made my first sleeve exactly to pattern, and I was like, okay, well, the next sleeve, I just started it. Well, then I realized.
See, it's happening.
Then I realized one sleeve is green and the other sleeve is mostly red. Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, half. But mine are just both that. So that's what they are.
It looks pretty.
But I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, it looks fine. But
You
I
get
was trying to
excited
make,
when you're on your last sleeve. Like,
well, I liked that green yarn, and I just was
Yeah.
like happy to do another one with green yarn. So
Yeah.
anyway.
It even hangs down over her hands like
Oh
that,
yeah,
too.
it's supposed to be.
Wow.
Yep. So I'm excited about that. That's a Christmas gift. So that was I used that for our MiniMe make along because it was for a
child's.
girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We're eating Reese's Pieces today. Ooh.
Yes, you know the little tiny comes in the little carrots.
Happy
My
Easter.
granddaughter gave them to me.
Mm-hmm.
Easter.
Oh,
Got a hair.
yeah.
Yuck.
Gross.
At least it's your own.
Okay. So I think that's all for my FOs, right? Is that all I wrote down? Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're on to whips, I guess. You want to go?
Okay. I
Mom's
started,
got a lot of whips, so she's only going to show a few of her whips.
Yeah,
The ones
I'm
you
not
actually work
showing
on.
the ones I didn't work on. But I wanted to. I got these little cards. I showed them 2 times ago.
Mm-hmm.
The little note cards that I never write in. So anyway, this inspired me, and I think I even talked about it back in the day, 2 times ago. Anyway, so
You did.
I have got. I think I've got more than 3. I think I've got 5 blocks made, and it's totally scraps stuff I had.
So cute.
So I was doing like the green and yellow scraps down here, and the other pastel ones all up there.
That green one was something I bought for something, wasn't it?
Heather,
Mm-hmm.
a quilt one time that she bought and never did use.
Sorry, Heather,
Yeah.
you didn't get your quilt.
Yeah,
Didn't
you
get
wouldn't
that.
want it now. It's
No.
too girly. So I've got. So they're all, I've got like maybe 8 different or more, a little more different pieces. So
That is going to be
it'll
so cute. Is this for
look real
you?
scrappy. Mm-hmm.
For your bed? Or for the couch?
No, it's just it's a throw.
Oh, you might have already said that. Sorry.
Yeah, kind of like that strawberry one I made. I can just hang it here in the. Yeah, but I got crazy. I love
Show
cutting.
that. Show that.
Yeah, I love cutting out.
Which is weird, because most people don't feel like do.
It's the organizing of getting it
Oh, that's the worst
organized and
part.
ready.
I like to start.
And so this is the pattern. It's called
So pretty.
Totally Tulips. It's Missouri Star Quilt Company. I guess it's one of theirs. So I'm not making it this big. I'm just making it like 5 by 3. I think is what I decided to do.
That's really cute.
Anyway, I got crazy cutting out, and I've got enough cut out for 3 throws. So maybe
3?
Yeah, I've got enough of these cut out, blocks cut out. So maybe sometime the girls might get one sometime.
You're crazy.
Sometimes I do that, and I'll end up giving them to my sister-in-law or someone else that quilts, and say, if you want to make a little tulip quilt, here it is. It's already cut out for you.
Yep.
So that was a Missouri.
That's something
Star.
you're like actively working on.
Yeah,
That's really cute. It reminds me of what's behind us, kind of. The 30s, like pinks and blues.
Yeah, we put that up because
Springy.
and these are all 30s, and it was kind of a scrappy 30. It's just stuff.
30s is a type of material, in case you didn't know that.
fabric reproduction of fabric that was made in the 30s.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, was this kind of little
pastel-y colors.
Imprints. But I forget the name of that. I didn't look up the pattern. It's got kind of a pinwheel in the middle.
It's really cute.
Yeah. I use it a lot on my twin bed. That's when I used it.
Right.
Okay, and yeah, this is just
whips. Whip it good.
I don't think I showed these. It's just 4 fall colors in Heartland. And I'm just going to make the simple ripple.
Is this the same one you used for like my baby blanket and stuff?
Yeah, this one's real easy. So I don't
and
really
it's
know.
Fast, right?
Yeah, I don't know who's getting it, but that's just something I wanted to do.
Okay.
And then
Did you start it?
Well, I've got a chain made.
Oh, I just thought that was yarn.
Well, I had one made on another pattern. I couldn't find that easy pattern, so I had it started with this other pattern. I didn't like it as well. It wasn't flowing as well.
Yeah.
So I found my old pattern. I stripped it out, start again. So
Gotcha.
I'll just say real quick.
Chain.
I'm that chain. I'm that far on my next sock. That's
Awesome.
all.
How far were you last
have
time?
to say
Just like
about
at the cuff, kind of?
Just kind of like right here.
You know, I knitted on that like 10 rows one day when I was sitting here.
You said you did.
I was over here for something.
You told me a while ago it was 4 or 6 rows. Now you say 10.
Oh well, it was like a whole red.
Well, it's 10. Yeah.
A whole red stripe. So I don't know. It's probably not 10 rows, but
And I've knitted like 30 rows just in the last day.
it goes. Yeah, I love
I just
socks.
picked it up and started doing all that
They're
stuff.
so quick, like quick gratification, and they're
I just thought
usually
I
just
would
like quick, easy,
report on my
fun on your sock
my
status.
sock status.
You're gonna get there.
I am.
You're gonna get there. Next time she's gonna have the heel done, right? Next podcast, you'll have at least the heel.
I'm gonna have the whole thing done. Who knows? Okay, and then I've been working on my Cascade tee by, I think we figured out who it was by. Emily.
Kintage.
It's a Knit Picks pattern.
Yeah.
And it was the yarn that I showed last time. And anyway, I'm trying my best.
So this is your, what's the yarn? Cotlin?
Yeah, I'll show one.
Cotlin.
Oh, I don't know if I have a, yeah, I do. Yeah, it's Cotlin, DK
Cyan
weight.
or something like that.
DK
weight.
DK weight, Knit Picks.
Deaky.
Dicky.
Sounds like something my babies would say. Yeah,
weight.
cyan.
Okay, so try my best to get all the lace over. So I've got the whole fronts done. Have I got it on the right side? No. Front's done.
So this is the front.
And then this is
The back is mostly lace, isn't it? Like the back is like lace from
there's
like
more.
here up.
There's just a little more lace than the front. Not much more, but some
it looks like, okay.
8 inches.
Oh, okay.
And then I don't know about the neck yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out when the time
So
comes.
that's like an afterthought net type thing.
I guess. I
Okay.
knitted so many on a row, then knitted with the scrap yarn, and then put it on the needle and the left needle and came back and knitted it the rest of the row. So it'll be open whenever that comes out, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's how far I am. So I'm doing pretty good,
Oh,
really.
so soft. So this is going to go in the spring cotton cow, whatever it is,
whatever
for
it is.
Cozy Up Knits. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, but it's
So
lace.
soft. I love it. That almost like, I have to like blink a couple times when I look at that yarn. It's so blue.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
And
I forgot about my little,
Yeah,
I have flamingos. I don't know what bag those are in.
Yeah,
I
this
need to find them.
cotton wants to slide off.
Yeah.
And if it gets picked up by anybody, it might slide off. So, anyway, I was going to say something else. I don't want to say what I'm saying now. I don't know.
Something about the blue hurt your eyes?
Oh, I made 2 or 3 mistakes. That's all.
Oh,
I've
well,
had
you
to-
can't see.
I've had to rip out a couple times. That's hard to rip out lace.
Oh my, can't imagine.
You have to take it back to, there's a purl row in between, so you can take it back to the
all the way
purl
to
row.
that.
But sometimes I'd have to go beyond because I'd have the count off or something. But anyway, I'm on track again.
Have I ever knitted lace?
I don't think you have. I've just done the love note.
That shawl I made.
That might be considered lace.
The Miette shawl. It had like this like waffly looking section on it that had holes in it. Maybe that's lace, I'm not sure. But I never did anything like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Makes me want to try it.
Go ahead.
I'm not a big shawl person, and I feel like it's a lot of times it's in shawls.
A lot of times shawls are real lacy.
However, what's that podcast that you showed me the other day?
Oh.
The woman on the farm.
Nebraska, Eastern Nebraska woman. We'll think of it here in a little bit. I don't know.
Anyway, she had a cardigan on the other day, and it looked basic and plain on the front, but on the back, the whole back was lace.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like fingering weight. It was really pretty. I was like, oh man.
She does a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
If we could think of her name, it would be good.
I know. Well, anyway.
Yeah, we'll think of it. You put it in the notes.
Yeah. She's the woman that does the Make 9 knit along. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. We gotta move on.
Yeah.
Somebody knows her.
That's all of my
I'll try to put it at the bottom of the screen. That's all your whips?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, my other ones I haven't worked on, so my pink sweater I haven't worked on, my...
All the ones you want to show.
That's all I have right now.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I have a new one. I went to Brown County, Little Nashville, and stayed in a really cool Airbnb with my friends last weekend. We stayed the whole weekend. It was so nice to get away. We just stayed in our jammies and slept in and talked and
they all
never
have
watched
children, so they got to do that.
Never watched TV or anything. Just mingled and told stories. And, it was the best ever. Anyway, we went into Little Nashville, which if you've never heard of it, it's a cute little town with all these little shops, and it's like boutique type shops. It's not like junky outlet mall type stuff. It's really cool, kind of how I feel like Gatlinburg maybe used to be.
Used to be.
Yeah, before
it's a little bit like Frankenmuth.
Yeah.
In Michigan, that one, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's a really cool yarn store there, and it used to be our only close yarn store around until we got a closer one in Bloomington, but called the Clay Pearl. So of course I was like, you guys can go on for a minute. I'm going to the yarn store.
And what's that yarn store called?
The Clay Pearl.
And what's ours called?
Rebel Pearl.
Oh yeah, like two pearls.
But my friends were like, oh, we'll go in there with you, and I'm like, you don't want to, because. I mean, I'll be in there for a little bit.
It'll be boring.
And you're not going to understand it. So anyway, I went in there while they went and did something else. Met them outside later. But I bought some exciting stuff. So I bought, I couldn't resist because green's my favorite color and I have to. So this is Wonderland yarns. And I did learn Mary Ann is the base. And Victoriana Tonal is the colorway. Limited edition. And it's just a spring, mossy green, like grass when it first starts in the spring, real limey color. Oop. And it's got dark kind of tonal stripes kind of in it as you knit. Really pretty.
Here's me in my double colors. It's kind of a grayish olive.
Whatever. Anyway, so I knitted those Labata socks. I showed them last time by Kay Jones from the Bakery Bears, and I love those socks. It was knit in this yarn, only it was a gray color, and I just wear them.
She does.
Constantly.
Wears them all the time.
Yeah, I wear them constantly, and they. Oops, I was like, what is on my finger? They stay up. They don't fall off. They're soft. The umbrella toe does not bother my toe at all. I just love them. They don't stretch out. Anyway, so I was like, well, I want some more of that yarn. I'm going to make another pair of those socks. So I started them immediately. So this was started 3 days ago. I love them.
It is a nice pattern.
Yeah, but you can see how it has little dark stripes, every 5 or 6 rows.
It doesn't look like it would.
Yeah, but on the camera, look at that. Look at that.
I know. I know when you show it to me, but you can't see it in the yarn.
So it's got that really pretty homesteader pattern texture to it. And it's got a half twisted rib cuff, which I think is really pretty. I really like that. And it stays up really well. So that might be my new thing for putting ribs on socks. Because I really, really like this sock pattern a lot. Heel flap and gusset style heel, which I think is, from what I've tried, we've only tried 2 kinds of heels. This is a little bit different heel flap and gusset though. The way that she works the heel turn is different than what the Crazy Sock Lady does.
It looks bigger.
It's more round. The Crazy Sock Lady's is kind of pointed a little bit, but this one's more just I don't know. It's just Kay Jones. That's all she knits really is socks, and blankets with her leftover sock yarn. She knows what she's doing with socks. So highly recommend that pattern. It was in the Vogue Knitting Fall 2021 magazine, which I got on Amazon. And I don't think it is, but I don't know for sure if it's available on Ravelry individually or not. But anyway, love it.
Nice.
So that's my like wit right now that I like love, and I can't wait to work on. I haven't started my next kid sweater. I've got 6 kid sweaters to make. I've got 2 done. So I've got 4 more, and I need to get going on it, but I don't have the yarn yet. I haven't quite decided, and so I decided, well, I'm going to make some cool stuff for myself. Just kind of have fun for a couple weeks. You just knit fun things.
You kind of made almost the biggest one and the littlest one.
Yeah. Not quite the biggest.
Well,
but yeah.
Not quite the oldest, but probably just about the same size.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm just knitting fun stuff for myself for a couple weeks. I might work on my Jenny jacket. I might not. I don't know.
That's going to come and go this summer for me.
Yeah. So, okay, my other one, I haven't really worked on that much, but it was just kind of a cool thing. So, I'm making the Slip Stravaganza blanket by Stephen West, and I showed it a few podcasts ago, but I haven't really got that much done since I worked on it. So, but I'll just show it just so you kind of know what I'm talking about. So, it's just this crazy, colorful, just fun blanket. It's like a sampler. It's got all these different types of stitches, and it's just so fun. So, I'm on the bubble section. These are little bubbles, and there's, I think, 9 stripes in it, and this is a time-consuming section, let me tell you. So anyway, I hadn't worked on it probably since the last time I showed it on here, and because I've been working on my sweaters and stuff. I was on Instagram, and the Rebel Pearl, our new local yarn store, was I looked at her post, and she had an event running this past Saturday at the store, and I was like, oh cool, and I looked at it, and she's doing a knit along with that blanket. Out of all blankets that you could possibly make, that's the one that my local yarn store is doing a knit along. I didn't even know. And I was like, well, I have to attend, So my husband's like, yeah, sure, go. So I went and sat and knitted, and there was like 4 or 5 other girls in there, and we just sat and knitted and talked, and they showed me their blankets, and I showed them my blanket. We talked about the yarn we were using and all
different
that stuff.
colors.
Yeah. So that was really cool. So I think I am now that I don't have a current like kid sweater going, I'm going to try to maybe work on that a little bit and get a couple more bubble rows done before they meet the next time, because they'll probably meet in a couple weeks, and I want to have some progress made because they're all like flying on theirs. So anyway, cool. So that's all is that all I wrote down? Yeah, that's all my current whips. That's just my stuff that I brought with me. So acquisitions and all that stuff.
Okay,
which I guess we're ready for.
I guess so.
So you want to go?
I don't have
what you got. Oh, well, you have what I bought you, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the Clay Pearl in Little Nashville, I saw this cute pattern. You have the pattern here, don't you?
Yeah.
Hanging up. And it's called the Berry Blossom Pullover, and they had a sample made in a purple color. And hang on just a second. So this tunic is called the Berry Blossom Pullover, and it's a cute little tunic, and it comes in, it's all like 2 to 4, 6 to 8, 10 to 12. So my girls will be 2 this summer. And
it looks a little lacy.
Yeah, it's got some lace in it. So the little pattern, or the little sample they had hanging up was so cute. I was like, I have to make that. That's adorable. So I gave you the purple? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I bought the purple, which is what they had in the sample. And it's that yarn. I'm going to say what it is here. Or not. Okay.
Oh, I know you wanted to. It's bamboo pop, it says.
Yep. So it's universal yarn, bamboo pop. Yours is called grape, and mine's called strawberry. So it'll be one for Alice and one for Maggie. And it's this
is
awesome
interesting
cotton and bamboo blend. It's so soft.
In another language, this is called grain of raisin. All right, throw that in.
What's mine say?
Great.
Mine says fraise/fresa.
But I mean,
we're probably butchering that, how they're pronounced.
Yeah, because I mean, that just is spelled.
Grain of raisin.
Spelled just like that.
Who knows?
It's popping.
Yeah, okay. You can tell we're like very...
it's late at night again.
Yeah, we're very educated with our languages.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We speak a lot of languages other than English. We even speak English really well.
Not real well.
Obviously, we speak horrible English.
We are worse than Southern Indiana. I'm worse than Southern Indiana. I'm local. It's, yeah.
Yeah. So I went like about 40 minutes south of here today. and to get a haircut. And my hairdresser, sweet as could be, but man, she definitely had a southern drawl to her.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, just like 40 minutes out
We're
of
just
here.
not very far away from
Maybe she's not
drawl.
from Indiana. I didn't ask her, but
Well,
she was
yeah.
she had a southern drawl to her. So that's just funny.
Some people think we have
Oh, I'm
a
sure.
southern drawl.
Yeah, I'm sure we sound horrible to some people.
They're different. It's not horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hillbilly.
You'll be.
Okay. All right, now what? Oh,
I run across.
I have one.
Oh, okay.
Those are old, right?
Yeah,
Vintage.
it's just funny.
Okay, well, I have your surprise.
Oh,
Okay, so I was at the Clay Pearl. Like I said,
you know it's going to be yarn.
I almost bought this. And I was like, no, I don't think I need it. I was like, I think I have what I need to do this. I'm making something for Mom. It's supposed to be for Mother's Day, but I can't stand waiting, so she's going to see it right now. I won't give them to her until Monday, or Mother's Day.
May.
Yeah. Anyway, but I was like, I don't need it. Got home, realized I was going to need it. So I had to order it online, because I'm not going to get back to Brown County. So I ordered it online and paid like double, because I had to have it shipped to me, but it's just funny. I was like, oh, it's just in there. Okay, ready? Close your eyes. I'll give you the materials first, and you can see if you can guess what I'm doing. Okay, ready?
Oh dear. Okay.
So this is what I ordered.
Well, that's obviously
Open.
yarn.
Open your eyes.
Oh. Oh, well, I thought there was different things.
Oh,
coming.
no, that's it.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing that
You got me.
I got you.
Yep.
From the Ball Yarns.
Mm-hmm. Slice of Summer Remix is what it's called.
Ooh.
So, if you've been watching for a while, last summer, probably, sometime last year, I made shorty socks out of this, and it makes like a watermelon stripe.
So you didn't have enough of that yarn left?
No.
Oh.
I had enough to make one.
Oh, you've got one done. How about that?
So that was my
Ooh.
original skein, and I made 2 for me, which I have huge feet, so that's probably why. But I made 2 for me and 1 for you. And your feet aren't little necessarily.
No, they're not little.
Yeah.
Size 9.
But anyway, so
Oh,
I might have been able to
thank
squeeze
you.
out 4 shorties if we had like size 7 feet, but we don't.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, hopefully it's I don't have my original tags. I don't know, I don't even know if it would say on there, like when, what date. It doesn't, like when it was dyed or anything. It doesn't. So
It looks similar.
hopefully
It'll be good enough for a sock.
yeah, hopefully like one's not totally like different striped.
Oh.
Like I hope that they're consistent enough that it's like somewhat, it's probably going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Like mine are like exactly the same.
Same.
Like from the heel down, like the stripes and everything line up perfectly.
same
I don't know if yours will,
Oh, well.
but I did think,
It'll be
I did have this thought. I could make 3 more socks.
Okay.
Then you could have a pair, and then we would just have an odd pair. I could keep them, or you could have them, or whatever. We just have an odd pair that was just because we
Or
don't want
you
to waste the
can
yarn.
give them to a gift, as a gift.
Well, I'm not going to give them away to somebody else if they're not, if the lines don't match up. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like I was saying, like
Oh, you
if
mean
these
the
don't,
two.
if these lines don't match
I
up,
see.
then I could make three whole socks out of this, and you could have the 2 matching ones, and then I could just make another one and put it with this one and have a pair that weren't necessarily matching.
Yeah.
But like you and I wouldn't care to just wear them.
Or you could make the baby some socks.
Yeah, I could, but I don't know how the stripes would work with baby sock. It might be mainly pink and like a little bit of green because they're so little. You know what I mean? Isn't that pretty?
One of my,
though?
I got to tell this story with socks. One of my good friends bought me a little used book she found at a flea market or something, and it's a One Skein Wonders. And the front page on the front cover, it has the different things that's in it, and one of them is a sock. And her littlest one, Maggie, she likes to look at books, so she got that book, and she pointed to the socks.
Aw, she loves socks.
Mommy's. It's Mommy's.
Aw.
Because she knows that she's making
knit
socks,
socks.
so she needs a pair of socks.
Well, maybe not out of this yarn because I don't think the stripes would work. But maybe out of like leftover
yeah,
of
might
this or my gray stuff, I could make her.
Yeah.
And Alice little
That'd
socks.
be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cute. That'd be
Oh,
cute.
thank you.
Yeah. So that's gonna be your Mother's Day gift.
Yeah, I love it. I don't have any socks.
I'd forgotten how bright they were. I have worn and worn and
Yeah,
worn
they
and
are
worn
bright.
mine, and they're pilly now, and I don't know. I still love them, but they're faded. I'd forgotten how bright
Because
that
you
yarn
wash them
is.
a lot.
Yeah, and I wear them.
Yeah.
That's my only pair of shorty socks that I've made, and I really like that.
These will be warm. I mean, these are actually, they're shorties, but these are thick.
It's wool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's true.
Yeah, they're nice.
Cool beans.
So I made them according to what Crazy Sock Lady said to make for a size 9. So hopefully they're not too big. If they are, I can always rip the toe out.
Oh, it'll be fine.
I mean, I can knit a toe pretty quick.
Let me try it on.
Right now? Sure. Do it. Why not?
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. I'll get some more Reese's Pieces. I've had like nothing but sugar today. It's awful.
Snack break, but they're just perfect.
Great. Oh yeah, it fit perfectly.
I do like
Can you get up there?
Sarah on the cozy ups. See?
Don't hurt yourself. Yeah, that's really cute.
Yeah.
Love them. They're adorable. I'm glad they fit.
Yeah.
They don't feel too big.
Uh-uh.
They're not rubbing your toe either. Not
No.
too small.
Mm-mm.
Awesome.
Let's leave them on while we're talking.
Aren't they comfortable?
Yeah, they are.
Those are your only, like, you don't have any,
Well,
right?
that's what I was saying earlier when you were here.
Mm.
I don't have any, handmade socks.
Well, you will in a couple weeks. I'll probably have that done soon. I'm probably going to finish this and then, or these, I guess, and then do yours.
Yeah, because
It's
Mother's
not
Day's
hanged up yet.
Not
So.
till
Yeah.
3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Okay, so that's all for everything that we had to show. Content. Oh, you wanted to show maybe some of those.
I was going through me and patterns. And I was actually organizing my knitting patterns because I have one book of adult patterns and I have one book of shawls, hats, mittens, blah, blah, blah. And that book was just all mixed up. So I was putting them in all mittens, all socks, blah, blah, blah. I run across this pattern, and this is the first, I probably showed this before.
I've never seen that.
Well, I actually had the hat. I should have went and got it, but.
I think maybe you showed the hat, but you didn't have the pattern out.
Okay. Well,
Or the
I don't
bonnet.
really know. I think my oldest sister, yeah, Joy. This was her pattern. I don't know where she learned to knit, where she got the pattern. But anyway, I had to crack
It's
it.
like a magazine.
I made like 6 of these when I was in, I think it was 6th grade, because I was still in elementary,
Wow.
for my friends at school.
It's cute. Look at the pom-poms. Head hugger.
And
ABC
they look
knitting.
exactly like that. And the one I made several years ago, just for the fun of it, when Joy gave me this pattern, she found it, and it's white, just like that.
And that lady in that picture looks like you, kind of. Like how you looked then.
Well, maybe, yeah.
So you were really stylish.
I would have.
your hair looked like that.
My hair looked like that at one time. Is that like flipped up?
Yep.
But that just cracked me up. I mean,
Yep, that's
seriously,
funny.
it does look like me.
That's so old. You have everything. Okay, so tell what you're wearing.
Oh yeah, I am wearing.
It's right there on top. Right there.
Yeah. I am wearing. No, what's it called? Look here, it's torn.
Oh no. I think we've showed this before. It's like,
Is it torn or is it just?
yeah,
ripped
right
up?
here. Oh, it's right there. Top down crop jacket. That's all it is.
Yeah, I think I
On the
have shown
yarns.
it before.
Yep.
I just thought I'd put it on today just to have something hand knitted.
She knit this out of Encore tweed. I think.
Yeah.
A
Yeah, it
long
is.
time ago. That's probably 15 years old.
Plymouth. Here it's Plymouth.
Plymouth
yarn. It's a
Encore, yeah.
Plymouth Encore. Yeah. And
That's
I
probably
didn't
what I
wear
fought
it.
for.
I didn't wear it forever, but now that I'm wearing more sweaters, I'm starting to wear them.
Yeah, there for a while we didn't know. Like
When-
10, 15 years ago, we would knit sweaters, but like we didn't know how to wear. Like we didn't know how to knit them where they were stylish.
Yeah, and
Like, I
nobody
mainly-
else was wearing them. And I would feel like, well, somebody would think
frumpy.
this is frumpy.
And
or
I mainly
something.
knitted sweaters for men because they were just like plain raglan, and a man can, that's what a man would want to wear mostly anyway. It would just be like a plain pullover.
I started a lot of sweaters. I never did finish very many. I did finish this
Or
one.
kids. I knitted a lot for kids.
Yeah, kids.
So.
But that's what I'm wearing. And these are just, future.
Oh yeah. Talk about that.
Okay. I have this yarn. It is gloss DK weight. Is there anything else I need to say about that? It's in Masala color.
Masala.
Masala. It's 70% Merino wool and 30%
Merino.
wool. 30%. It's the same yarn. That's all I can
Merino.
say. Da-da-da. Then I made my green love note at Christmas time. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's that same yarn. They had it on sale, so I
Well,
originally
you originally bought it for me.
yeah, I originally bought it for her. Then she picked out other stuff the same color. So anyway, I've got a sweater's worth.
What did I pick out in that color?
The from Prince Edward's Fleece and Harmony.
It's not that
Jean
color.
jacket's real close. She put it up to it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more of a mustard color.
Well, whatever. Do you have something else that's color in it?
My Sorrel, my original one, is that color.
Anyway, you don't get it now. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't have anything that color. I wouldn't have normally probably picked out that color, but I think that would be really pretty in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through my patterns, and I think this is a DK weight. Very pretty. It is the, you say it.
Mila?
I never say
Mila
anything
sweater?
right. Mila sweater by
That's hard to read.
Kirsten Michelle.
Yeah. Pretty.
So, yeah, and it's got real pretty, it doesn't show it on the front, but the sleeves, the bottom and the sleeves, it must be more like a tunic or something. Because the bottom and the sleeves has, you know, it looks like a straight sleeve instead of a cuff. Mm-hmm. And then it has that on the bottom.
Kind of like flares out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty, and I've done enough yarn.
Is that seed stitch on the sleeve? It kind of looks like it. Oh. No,
not exactly.
Yeah, okay. Kind of.
That is.
Yeah.
So it might be.
Pretty.
That might be seed stitch in the yoke there,
That's
but
pretty.
that doesn't look very hard.
I like seed stitch.
Doesn't look hard at all.
No. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
That'll be really pretty. Yeah. Okay. So that's your feature knits, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about the winner of the make along. So earlier, I counted how many entries there were on Instagram, and I told Mom pick a number between 1 and I think there was it 39, something like that. I was like, pick a number randomly. Like she didn't even know what I was doing. She was like, 22.
Yeah.
So I counted back from post 1. I skipped anything that I had posted, or I don't think Mom had posted anything. You didn't post anything, did you?
I didn't get my pink sweater on there.
I don't know, but I skipped everything that we posted, and counted back, and it was Daphne from Rose Opal Knits. So her Instagram handle is at Daphne_Naomi_. And yeah, she has her and her mother-in-law, Erica, have a podcast called Rose Opal Knits. And it's really cute. I watch it every time it comes out. And I'll put a little picture of what she made. She made a couple things, and so did Erica. But I'll put a picture of the post here that won. It's a little stuffed animal. It's cute. So she's got like 3 little kids, I think. So it's probably for one of them. But anyway, so she won. And so I was at the Rebel Pearl again, like I said, on Saturday at that little knit along event, and I picked this up. This is Indigo Guinea Fiber, which is a locally dyed yarn to us here. And I have knitted with her yarn once before, and I have another skein at home that I am itching to start as soon as possible. Another sock. So this is a fingering weight, and I know that Daphne makes socks, so she'll use this. And I'm assuming it kind of self-stripes with those. Like, I just thought that was so Eastery.
It is Eastery.
Like, there's no blue in it, but other than that, it just looks like you would dye an Easter egg, you know?
Is it like mint green on the end?
Yeah, not mint, but like limey. And then like daffodil yellow and pink. It's just so pretty, and it's such soft yarn. And like I said, I've knitted with it before, and it's
a lot of it too.
Well, yeah, I mean, a good 2 pairs of socks, or a good 2 socks in that, and then a cute little Studio Knit Boop Progress Keeper that I thought coordinated. It's got like a little yellow bead and a big pink bead, and I thought it coordinated with pink and yellow yarn. So that will be
I didn't see that.
going to Daphne, and I'll have just contact me either on Instagram, just send me a message, or if you want to find me on Ravelry, you can do that too, but I'm assuming you'll probably use Instagram. And yeah, so just send me a direct message and give me your address, and I'll send that to you. So I'm excited about that. That's fun. And okay, I think we're done. All done?
Yeah. Family things.
Okay.
We had our little Easter egg hunt on Sunday.
Yeah. That was fun.
We had 12 little kids run around from place to
I
place.
can't believe there was 12.
Yeah, it was actually 13, but she's tiny.
That wasn't even all of them.
Well, no, I'm not counting Laura's.
And Julie's.
And Julie's, but they're not little. These were all like age 9 on down. And we do a scavenger hunt, and I make up a story.
Are you going to tell your story?
Now?
Mom's a really good
I'll just tell you
storyteller, story maker.
A brief. It was
give him the.
Okay, it was a story about when the property that we live on. It actually was owned by a guy that was from Germany. Well, he lived in Germany. He was actually military, but he was in Germany at the time. So this land, the kids always called the Germany land. because it was behind our old house. And they would come up here, ride their 4-wheelers, you know, whatever. And so I made up a story.
And you guys owned it at the time? Or the guy did still?
The guy did.
He just didn't care if you guys came up here?
He wasn't around. He didn't live here. He was in Germany. So, okay. Anyway, they came up here when we didn't know they were here most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. That's the way kids do when they're
yeah.
teenagers and whatever. So anyway, so I made up a story about a fellow that lived here, and his name was Mr. Rhinelander. And I read, a Rhinelander is a family of rabbits type in Germany. So his name was Mr. Rhinelander. And I'll try to make it short. One day he was taking a walk through the woods because he loved going for walks in the woods. He was very naturey.
All right, you're not making it short.
Okay.
He was on a walk in the woods.
Anyway, a big rabbit jumped out and scared him and killed him. He died.
He had a heart attack.
Had a heart attack, died, and then nobody ever seen him. And so to make a long story short, every time this time of year, people see this big rabbit. So, because they never found his body.
Yeah. Legend has it that he turned into a rabbit.
Yeah, legend has it. So, folklore.
Yeah.
Folklore.
Yeah.
So anyway, this rabbit, his name was Peter Rhinelander, and he says that he leaves treasures on this property every year about this time. He just leaves them for people to find.
He gets spotted.
He gets spotted. People see him. Some of the old guys in our local store that tell stories say they see him.
Yeah.
So anyway, so at every little spot, I had 8 different spots that he left treasures at, and they all had to run around and find those spots.
You go to the first spot, and then there's a message there that gives you a clue to where he might have went next.
Yeah. And
then the kids just like barrel.
Yeah.
Because Mom's got kind of like landmark things that in her yard that we all know, like the big persimmon tree or the wood pile, or the swing set, or or the big rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the
little rock and the big rock. There's a little rock and a big rock.
Yeah, there is, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's crazy. We do have a very bad place in our yard.
Oh, yeah, where it's wet.
It's wet and muddy, and I didn't get them shut down quick enough, and they ran right straight through them. But I told them to wear boots, so if they didn't...
Yep, and then us adults that were following the children went through there as well and ruined our shoes. I had to scrub them.
Well, the adults should have known better.
I brought my boots. I just forgot to put them on, and it was too late. Like, we were already way away from the house before I was like, man, I forgot my boots.
Yeah.
My kids had their boots on, though, so that was good.
So that was and we colored eggs, and we actually I made up another story about
being happy
and Jesus story. So
yeah,
we read that in the barn before the Easter egg hunt. And then we had the Mr. Rhinelander.
You were like, he had a heart attack and died right there on the trail, and everybody was like,
yeah, he did.
What? The story took a turn.
Yeah, they all looked at me like, what?
It was funny. It was a good time.
He never reappeared. I mean,
his body was
never found.
The kids were like,
oh. Of course, they knew I was making it up. They're old enough and they're smart enough. They know.
But still, nobody expected that. So
no.
That was funny. But okay.
Anyway, that was this. It was a good time.
Yeah. So for those of you who haven't celebrated Easter yet, I hope you have a good time with your families. And yeah, happy Easter to everybody. And we'll see you in 2 or 3 weeks. Probably 3.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.